Hello guys, in this video we're gonna go over Injectics from TryHackMe. I've gone ahead and run a scan. Um, Usually I will run the scan first and then I will run another scan on all the ports, just in case if I miss anything on the first one. Then if there's another port, another port that's not showing up here, then when another scan on all the ports, we'll catch that. But the scan shows me port 22 and 8 is open, so SSH usually I don't worry about it unless I have a login. Since I don't have a login, I'm not gonna worry too much about SSH. Um, so there is a web server running. Let's check to see what we have on the web server. Okay, we have welcome to Injectics. And then leaderboard. We have events. Those doesn't work. So we have a login page and then we have a home page. So usually when there's a web server, what I do usually I want uh, I search for directory. So I would use GoBuster to scan for directory using the command.cc. So I usually use GoBuster, and then another one we can use is we can also use dir search. Um, I'll show you that in a moment as well. So go back to this while we're waiting for this to finish. So we have a web page and we have a login page. We don't have any login yet. So usually one things I usually checks is um I usually check the page source to see if there's any good information in there that I can find that can help me uh, compromise that web server. You, nothing interesting. It's just like the table data. Okay, website developed by John Tim. So that's the email of the developer. Mails are stored in mail.log file. So there is a mail.log directory. Interesting. Let's see if this is finished. So this is finished, but it didn't catch the mail.log directory. So yes, I was like I was telling earlier, we can also use their search to search for a directory. And the thing with the search, we don't even need to give a word list. Use it on word list. So here we can see we have a PHP myadmin. In fact, let's check this out. Okay, so that's another login. What else? Okay, that's a flag directory, but let's see if we can access this. Probably not. Yep. Okay, so you see with the GoBuster we only found those, but with their search we found more directory. Like for example, we just saw the mail.log and the page source, and we found it here too. So here we have composer.log, composer.json. We can check those out. First, let's check the mail.log. Okay, so this is a mail from dev to super admin. Update before holidays. Hey, before and half on the holidays, I wanted to update you on the latest changes to the website. I've implemented several enhancements and enabled a special service called Injectics. This service continuously monitors the database to ensure it remains in a stable state. To add an extra layer of safety, I have configured the service to automatically insert default credentials into the user's table if it is ever deleted or become corrupted. This ensures that we always have a way to access the system and perform necessary maintenance. Okay, so we have credentials and we add the login page, and then we have a login as admin. Okay, so we have credentials, but I don't think they would work since it says I've configured the service to automatically insert default credentials into the user's table if it is ever deleted or become corrupted. Okay, so let's try this login. No, nothing. So I don't think the login is gonna work because of this. So the one thing we'll have to do is we will have to delete the user table or co-op the user table. We can try to drop the user table and then try the credentials again. But now we don't have any credentials. So let's go back to the main one. We can always check for SQL injection. We can check for SQL injection. We can check for SQL injection on the login page to see if we have anything. Invalid keyword detected. Okay, so all right. I'm going to use burp. Let's try burp, and then we're gonna try SQL injection. Okay. Before I do that, let's go back over the composer.log and composer.json. Let's check those real quick to see. Okay. Twig. Okay. And then the JSON. Okay. So it's telling me like there's using Twig. Okay. So yep, they're using Twig. So Twig is, if you guys don't know, Twig is it's a template engine. It is a template engine that allows developers to generate dynamic HTML content by combining templates with data. So Twig is one is it is a template engine. We'll get back to that later. But now let's go back to Burp, and we're going to test this page for SQL injection. Oh, in this episode. Okay, perfect. All right, let's try it again. Okay, so let's send it to repeater, and then let's test this for SQL injection. Oh, go on. Let's see. Got an error, so this didn't work. So let's try this. That works. So this is vulnerable to SQL injection. Dev dashboard PHP. Okay. All right. So let's try it here. That way we can log in. One forward. Bingo. Okay. Let me turn this off for now. So we have welcome dev. So we have the table. We had this username and password, but now we need to find a way to drop the table to see if we can log in now using one of those credentials. Okay. So that's what I said. If they just table fits, leader become co-opted. Okay. So now, see if we edit this. 30. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go back to burp and going to try to so let's see if we can. Let's use burp again and update. Okay, so what is the command to drop table? I think it is drop table users. Let's see if that works. I think that's what it is. No, that's not what it is. So I did update the table, but I did not. Okay, let's try this again. See. Code. Drop table users. Let's try this again. Perfect. So we're able to drop the table. Let me turn this off. Disable. So now, if we log out and log back in as the super admin, and see if this is gonna work. No. Perfect. So that works. And that is the first flag. Okay, so now we're able to we're able to log in as admin, and perfect. Okay, so now it's the same thing. It's the same table. Can update. Let's see if we can update that. Um, yep, we can update the table. Home. That's the home page. Profile. First name admin. Can I change it? Sure. Let's go back to home. Okay, so that's changed. So earlier we remember we saw Twig. Twig, it is a template engine. Usually Twig is vulnerable to SSTI, which is server-side template injection. So SSTI, server-side template injection, it is a vulnerability that occurs when user import is unsafely incorporated. So when there is no sanitization, input sanitization, then we can when import is not properly sanitized, then we can inject malicious code and see if the template with the template engine will execute it. So let's see if this is vulnerable to SSTI. I know for sure that it is using Twig. So let's say if it's gonna execute that command. It did. So it is vulnerable to SSTI. It is available to server-side template injection. So with that, I can try to get a remote code execution on the page, since this is available to SSTI. Perfect. So let's start a netcat listener, and we're gonna try to get RCE on that. Bash. Bash dash hi. That's my IP and port 4444. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get a remote code. I have my listener, and let's see what we got. Do I get the shell back? No. Welcome away. I didn't get a shell. What did I miss? What did I miss there? It should have worked. Let's try it again. Um, this should have worked. So let's try it again. Bash. Oh, I miss this here. This is why. Let's try now. No? Still no shell. What did I miss this time? So do I need to leave a space here? Submit. No? Oh, there we go. All right, perfect. There we go. So I got the shell now. Now I got the shell. Okay. And then can go to flags. And we can go to that directory. And go. And that's the flag. I wonder. Hold on. Before this, let me cut this. Okay, so let's see if I stop this. I wonder if I profile. Can I get the flag without going to? Can I get the flag without going to? Okay. So I'm testing to see if I can get the flag without doing the. Okay. Flags. Can I read? Can I read it without? Can I change? Or can I list what's in the flag directory? Nothing. No, I wonder if there's a way I can do this. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Yep, I can. So now, let's see if I can read this. I can cut this without. No, I cannot. Is it because of the space? Let's see. Okay. So I can see the text, the txt file, but I cannot read it. Oh, oh, okay. I see why, because I have to do, so I have to do cat flag and then this. So that's what I was missing. I should be able to see it now. Bingo. Perfect. So that's another way we can get the flags without, if we don't want to do a remote code execution on the machine. Thank you guys.